All right, we are live. This is officially going to be the first live streaming of opening Pokemon cards. So we picked up, and I'm gonna have to go slow. Unfortunately, I'm having issues with the settings for the hand cam, being able to capture the video using IV cam at a reasonable rate. So if any of you have any feedback, or if you know how to get this, I don't know if it's a latency issue. I'm really new to video, especially live. So we've got Sword and Shield Rebel Clash, Sun and Moon Burning Shadows, with the Umbreon pin. We're going to grab the Espeon pin set eventually, but we'll set this off to the side. We also have not just one, but two Galarian Surfetch boxes. And guess what comes in these boxes? XY Evolutions. I'm very excited to open this. I need to complete my XY Evolution set. And of course, there's a chance for a Charizard. So, we are just going to go ahead and start off with this pack because it's a fun little pack. I really like the Evolutions, and we're hoping that we can get some good stuff out of these packs. And I can just set this pin aside in my collection. There we are. Set this aside. Look at that pin. That is just beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. So, actually, you know what? We'll let him be in the picture. He can ride Rayquaza. Alright. So, we're going to do a fun thing where, with all the packs that come in each individual packaging, I'm going to try to do a little weigh test and see which one we want to open up first and take a guess at which one has the better hits. So, honestly, I think that the Burning Shadows in this one has better hits. So let's go ahead and open up the Rebel Clash here. There we go. And I apologize if the thing gets a little wonky. Code card for you guys. And I don't actually know the card trick for this one, so we're going to go ahead and do... We're going to do 4 to the front. It's probably going to screw it up, but you know what? This is the first pack. We'll figure it out. Oh, there we go. Nope. Did it right. So we've got an Energy. Fighting Energy. Pelipper. Palisand. Milo. We gotta get our angle down here. Stunky. Clefairy. Voltorb. Nosepass. Wingull. Reverse Hollow Growlithe. And Toxicity. Toxtricity V. Very nice. Centering looks pretty good on that. The edges are a little rough on the front. And the centering actually looks pretty good on the back, except for this corner looks a little funky. I think it gets a little wide at that top corner there. But this is really cool. We got some sleeves over here. This is actually, I think this is the first one that I've pulled. I was kind of on a little bit of a hiatus until recently, so we'll go ahead and put that up there. And we'll get these off to the side here. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up the reverse hollows as well, just because I've got kind of a running reverse hollow. Bulk, I guess, or storage. I don't know. We'll figure out words eventually. And obviously I'm not on camera here because I'm having a hard time. All right. There is the code card. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Maybe. We shall see. Boom. Another fighting energy. Weakness policy. Heatmore. Curlia. Cutiefly. Leddyba. Alolan Grimer. Riolu. Meowth. Electabuzz Reverse Hollow. That is really nice. I really like the electric symbol Reverse Hollow. It's very, very nice. And a non-hollow Electros. Too bad. So sad. Let's go ahead and get this guy sleeved up. The only one worth sleeving in that whole pack. Nah, it's okay. Actually, it's funny. My previous video is me sleeving up all of my cards. So even these commons will be sleeved up. I'm not going to make anyone watch me sleeve commons. Unless you want to watch it outside of this stream. So we have a little bit of a bulk there. So on to the next one. The Galarian Surfetched V. If you saw my previous videos, you'd know that I recently got in. Welcome to the stream. I don't know who's currently here with me, but if you saw my previous video, you would have seen that I sent in some Charizards for grading with Beckett, and I got them back in the mail very quickly. However, the slabs were damaged, and that was actually really, really disappointing because I had to send them back, and their email communication is a little bit rough. Almost as rough as opening these boxes. So I got Surf Fetched here. I'm going to try to take out this. He's giving me a hard time. There we go. All I had to do was grab it from the side. So there is the code card. I'm not going to bother taking him out just yet. Look at that jumbo. Wumbo jumbo. So we've got Darkness Ablaze, Sword and Shield, Darkness Ablaze, and Evolutions. So we're actually going to save the Evolutions for last. We're going to open up this Sword and Shield first. You know what? That doesn't hold true to what I was saying originally. So I am going to hand weigh. That feels pretty heavy. That wins that battle. Hand weigh. It wins again. And hand weigh. The Evolutions actually feels a little bit heavier. So this is the order we are going to open them in. Actually, let me compare these two. You know, that's funny. We ended up in the same order. Sword and Shield feels like it is the lightest. Let's find out if I'm right. I'm probably not right. I was wrong. I was wrong in the last set. Where can I put this? That is still in camera, but not in the way. There we go. Right there. And the code card. There is that. Thank you for joining. I do not know what the card trick is for Darkness Ablaze, so we're going to go ahead with 4 and pray that we didn't just put the rare to the front. Energy. All right. So, we got Seeking. Hitmonchan. I actually really like this artwork because Hitmonlee in the background, and they're kind of just like training. It reminds me of Dragon Ball Z. It's really cool. Great Ball. Like the old Dragon Ball Z, like where Goku and Vegeta are fighting each other. You know, and power-ups were relevant, I guess. Roselia, Choodle, Blipbug, Rhyhorn, Clobopus, Reverse Hollow, Mawile, and we've got a Zacian V, or Zacian. I don't know how everybody pronounces it differently. It kind of drives me a little bit crazy. Very nice. That's actually, the centering's not bad. From what I can tell, this is actually pretty relevant in the game too. I'm just getting back into the actual game. I've been playing online as well, but that's really nice. I think that might be the first one I've pulled so far of that one. Let me go ahead and sleeve up Mawile as well, and on to the next one. Get these reverse hollows up here. Darkness Ablaze. Here we go. Alright, and I can't, for some reason... Oh, hello, Rockin'. How is it going? Thanks for joining. If you're looking for code cards, here is a Darkness Ablaze code card. I apologize for any latency issues. I'm still working out basically all the video issues. I'm pretty new to this double camera thing. So we have, actually those were Sword and Shield, so let's go ahead and separate those. Energy, Toxapex, Big Parasol, Shiinotic, Grimer, Galarian Darumaka, Sentret, Rowlet, Squovit, Reverse Hollow, Corvisquire. I don't think I... Yeah, no, I sleeved up the Mawile. Oh my god. That is sick. Gold Rillaboom. The centering on that is phenomenal. Honestly, like... This is very nice. Going to subscribe now, and also your screen cutting out on card video. Your face cam is fine. Yeah, I'm using Ivy Cam for card. Thank you for the subscribe. I gotta figure out how to do this better. I can't believe I just pulled this. Honestly, Darkness Ablaze. I don't have a whole lot of Darkness Ablaze. So this is really cool. This is definitely a new card for me, and I mean, I'm hoping that's not the best hit of the night, but that very well could be. So I'm going to try to go a little slower with my hands, because I think the issue is the frames per second. For whatever reason, IV Cam is not keeping up very well. It looks fine when I'm not recording, but when I am recording, it's all jacked up. So I don't know what's going on with that, but we'll slow it down a little bit. Here's the code card. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. We have Fire Energy, Pupitar, Zweilous, Fletchinder, Pansear. Said last pack of Pokemon cards I opened was when Pokemon Pearl, the game, came out. I was on quite a bit of a hiatus for a while there as well. I was around when the 20th anniversary was a thing, like 2015, 2016. And I mean, it was, exciting. Evolutions was coming out, base set XY, and for whatever reason, it only took about a year or two before I stopped again. I wish I didn't, but it is what it is. Dino Marini Reverse Hollow, and then the Wigglytuff. So that's it for those Darkness Ablaze. Go ahead and sleeve up Marini real quick. It sounded like I got another notification, but I didn't see anything come up. Oh, new subscriber. Gross Tarloose, thank you for subscribing. We are running out of space in the hand cam here. We're going to have to reconfigure this, but we are on to the Evolutions pack. All right. Seriously, thanks guys for joining me. Hopefully we get some more people in here. We're at 2 viewers. It seems pretty consistent. The XY Evolutions code card. There's that for you guys. Right. I think it's 3 to the front for Evolutions. Do you happen to know, Rockin'? We'll do it anyway. Oh, I just knocked the cam. So, okay. Well, at least we're safe, offered a case in 2005 of sealed first edition Pokemon base set, Japanese for 5K, but I didn't accept it. I'm regretting it now. 3 to front, 3 to back. Okay. Yeah, so I already jacked that up. I was tempted back in 2015 to buy the first edition base set booster box for like 9K. That was on eBay. Obviously kicking myself now, but it was like, 9K, like that's crazy. Who would ever buy that? Of course. All right, we've got Kakuna, but at least can still afford XY Evolutions. It's not exactly base set, but it's affordable. Growlithe, Onix, and I probably jacked this up, so the last card might not be the right position, but we'll find out. Poliwag, Charizard Spirit Link Reverse, and a non-holo Mewtwo. That's too bad. We're still going to sleeve him up because he's a Mewtwo. And yes, Rolam, I do give out codes, so stick around and you will get some. We've got 4 packs left here, or at least you'll get a chance to get some, I should say. We've got the final Galarian Sirfetch'd V pack. And I will definitely have lots more code cards, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and the notification button, because I'll be doing a lot of the pack openings live, and probably without warning. I'm going to try to have some sort of schedule where I do have a regular stream of opening packs. I'd like to do like probably videos of the dollar store packs instead of streams, because there's no code cards in there. So there is the Galarian Sirfetch'd V-Box code. Is Dark Wartortle, I think how you say his name, worth anything? It's from a set. I don't know. I used to know it. It depends. So Dark Wartortle can be very valuable in the first edition. A lot of that depends on the condition of the card. So if he's, if in like a PSA 9, PSA 10 yeah, it would be worth a decent amount. I don't know off the top of my head the exact value, but I know that the rocket set is going for pretty good money right now. Obviously, the market's a little bit volatile at the moment. We're going to go ahead and get these bulk evolutions. The corner slightly cut left top. Where's my hand here? Up here. Let me see if I can make that any better. There we go. Oh, thanks for the sub, Roll'em. So we're gonna go through and we are going to do a little weigh battle and see which ones we want to open up first. This one feels heavier, so we're gonna go ahead and weigh it against. And this is just me trying to see if I can determine what has some good value. So here we go. And then the evolutions feels a little light, and I'm usually wrong, so it probably means there's something good in here. So we're just going to go ahead and leave the evolutions for last anyway. We're in the same order we were in last time, but you know what? Oh well. A pack's a pack at this point. But eventually, we're going to figure it out, and we're going to be able to determine whether something has something good in it just by holding it in my hand. But I have a philosophy. If a pack reaches my hand, it gets opened. All right, here we go. We're going to try to go a little slow so that it doesn't go crazy. Here is the Sword and Shield code for you guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. All right, we've got Fighting Energy, Palpad, Citrus Berry. Feel a giant hit right here. I appreciate that. I am really hoping that there is one. Quillfish, and I'm trying to avoid. What's it mean to weigh a pack? So there's actually, you can determine whether or not a pack has a hollow in it by the weight typically compared to others. If it's heavier, typically you have something better in it. Reverse hollow hop. Okay, I'll take that. And a non-hollow Roserade. Let's go ahead and sleeve up the hop. So what a lot of people will do, and I am actually 100% against this, is they will take the pack, put it on a kitchen food scale, and they'll weigh it. And, you know, again, compared to the other packs of its own set, the heavier ones will have, usually better pulls. And yeah, they did do kind of a fix. It's not perfect. You're still kind of able to determine a lot of the time. There's the code card for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, I'm a huge advocate for not weighing cards. I would actually prefer that we establish a community that, keeps it fair for everybody else. I know that there's some people, even like PokeTubers and stuff like that, that support the honest weighing of packs, and I still can't get behind that. It still messes up the market. Galarian, Mr. Mime, Electrike, Dino, however you pronounce his name, Passimian, Turbo Patch Reverse Hollow, that's pretty cool, and a Grimmsnarl VMAX. That is sick. This is, again, I don't have a whole lot of Darkness Ablaze, so this is really cool that I'm able to open these up, especially live, and get some of these cards that I'm missing, like the Rillaboom Gold, if you missed that. And I'll go through the big hits after the pack, or after the after I'm done opening the packs up. Yeah, this is really big for me. That's really cool. Thanks again, guys, for joining. It's It's the first time I have opened packs live, and it's actually, honestly, I think it's more enjoyable to be able to share this experience with you guys, get you guys some code cards, and be able to share the excitement of opening some good stuff. $3.5 card. You talking about the Grimmsnarl VMAX? One, two, three, four to the front. We got a Grass Energy. Eventually, I will get into the habit of doing the Leonhart Guess the Energy. It's not something I've done before, but it's something I think is kind of fun, and give the chat a chance to guess the energy and stuff like that. So just adds a little bit more entertainment. I love Larvitar. Larvitar is really, really cool, and this art is pretty nice. The Tyranitar Evo chain. Feebas Reverse Hollow, and I got a little sneak peek. It looks like we might be pulling something here, guys. Rainbow Rare Salamence VMAX. That is absolutely sick. Let's go ahead and sleeve that up. These are some big hits. This is very good. Very, very, very good. These are all cards I don't have yet, so that's really cool. Let's go ahead and sleeve this up. The code cards are for the online Pokemon trading card game. So you basically take the code card, you enter it in, and it gives you a random pack to open on the online trading card game. So, and this here is the last pack. Let's go ahead and hope for a big hit out of this. A Charizard would be sick. That'd be absolutely sick. XY Evolutions. There's the code card. And as we determined, it is 3, well, to the front, but we'll go ahead and pull the 3, throw those in front so that we have some uncommons to look at. All right. The Drowsy. Come on, Charizard. The Staryu. Energy. Growlithe. Venusaur Spirit Link. Potion. Metapod. Ghastly. Reverse Hollow Zapdos. That's a sick pull. I love the original Zapdos art. They have come out with several Zapdos that do look really cool, but this is probably one of my favorites by far. Like, definitely top 3 for Zapdos ever. Now, if they start to release some like crazy Zapdos full art stuff, this might drop down a little bit, but we'll see. Still don't understand Pokemon card community now. It has changed a lot over the last few years. And Leonhart is kind of one of the bigger ones. I mean, definitely one of the bigger ones. But he's doing some really, really cool stuff, trying to give back to the community. And by community, I mean, the people who just truly enjoy Pokemon, not just those that are out to make a buck. I'm sure you've seen the memes, or if you haven't, the collectibles guru has been overpricing stuff and inflating the market pretty drastically, and using other YouTubers like Logan Paul to try to increase the value of his stuff. I do Magic the Gathering, getting back to Pokemon card collecting. Yeah, seriously. Hey, Roland says, F that dude. Yeah, that guy sucks, honestly. Really toxic. So, I like Magic as well, and actually on my channel, we're going to be working in Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh!, hopefully some Dragon Ball Super. You got an Elite Trainer box and got one GX hit. Which Elite Trainer box did you get? we're gonna go ahead and hit this drum roll for the final card real quick. And boom, Dugtrio non-holo. That was a rough final pull. But you know what? We got the Zapdos, so can't really complain too much. All right, so we will slowly go through this. Darkness Ablaze Elite Trainer Box and only one GX. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, if you got some of these code cards, you can get at least some decent cards in your online trading card game. What's worth more in my collection? First edition Blue Eyes Dragon from Legend of Blue Eyes or Black Lotus from Alpha? I mean, it depends on which Black Lotus you're talking about. The main thing, though, is the condition of the cards. The market's... I wouldn't say the market's hot right now for Yu-Gi-Oh! And the market has always been pretty steady for Magic. But there's definitely a market for the vintage stuff. Honestly, I'd hold on to them. Even if you sent them out to get them graded, you know, the value now versus 5-10 years from now, probably substantially different. Obviously, I'm not a future teller, if that's the right words for it, but you know, you can only do so much. As you know, once it's sold, it's sold, and that's it. So, who should I grade them with, PSA or BGS? If you think they are flawless, BGS. But if like the centering's off a little bit, PSA, because PSA, they are more lenient overall in their grading. So if it's off center a little bit, you're still more likely to get a 10 in a PSA than you would be in a BGS. Like I just got my Rainbow Rare Charizard, my Vivid Voltage pre-release Charizard, and my Champions Path promo Charizard back from BGS. I had to send them back. And if you check out my first video, that kind of explains what happened with all that, with the damage on my slabs. But yeah, I would... Honestly, it doesn't necessarily matter. BGS is... If you get a Black Label 10, which is perfect in all categories, all 4 categories. So, surface, centering, corners, and edges. If you get a 4, or I'm sorry, if you get a 10 in all categories, then, you know, you get a Black Label, which right now, Black Labels are really, really sought after because people want to know that they're paying, like if they're paying top dollar, they want to know that they have the cream of the crop, the best possible card that they could have. And so that's why the BGS Black Label has a tendency to be worth more. Even a BGS 10 pristine label is typically valued higher than like a PSA 10. But Roland said, also I stepped on my base set PSA 7 Charizard and creased it. Oh no. That's rough. I mean, I would still get it like sealed up and taken care of. I mean, even if you get a PSA 1, PSA 2, there's actually a market for that. It's weird. There's people that collect low quality things that are at least fully intact. So, I want to grade them, but I heard you need to get insurance on them. Yes, they force you to get insurance. However, it's not that expensive. So, like BGS forces you to get insurance. It's $12 if the value before sending the card is under $1,000. If it's between $1,000 and $2,000, it's $24, and so on and so forth in $12 increments. Anything beyond that is for every $1,000, it's $12. So it's not too bad. If you were willing to wait a while for your cards to get back, then you can get it done a lot cheaper. So we'll just rip through the reverse hollows real quick because we obviously didn't have a ton of cards that we pulled. So Turbo Patch, Charizard Spirit Link, Hop, Marini, Corvisquire, Mawile, Electabuzz, and Growlithe reverse hollows. Yeah, of course. Part of what my intention is with my channel is to educate. And actually, in my second video on my channel, it explains how to properly fill out a BGS submission form for gaming type cards. So like Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, the whole 9 yards. So anything that's basically non-sports or falls in the gaming category. We got Zapdos reverse hollow, and I guess that could have been in the reverse hollow pile, but he's a rare, so he gets to be with the big guys. Salamence VMAX Rainbow Rare. That's really sick. I love Salamence. Salamence has been a really big Pokemon for me forever, like since Salamence became a thing. Grimmsnarl VMAX, Mewtwo non-hollow, just because he's Mewtwo. That Rillaboom though, gold secret rare Rillaboom, or hyper rare, I guess is the term they're calling it these days. Zacian V, and Toxtricity V. So if you were to grade my two cards, where would you go? Without knowing the quality of them, I would probably say PSA is a safer bet in general. It's a little bit cheaper unless you go with the premium services, because they have way more expensive premium services overall. Actually, give me a sec here. I'm gonna put these to the front here. We'll stack him on top. So, hello, Catch Them All cards. Isn't it past your bedtime? No, I'm just kidding. He's a good friend of mine. Check out his stuff. He's going to be doing some pretty cool stuff in the future here. Yes, it is past his bedtime. Got some really cool stuff that you missed out on, man. Got me this hyper rare Rillaboom. I don't know if you were there when I was going through the cards or not, but Salamence VMAX Rainbow Rare. And then a whole bunch of, I'll just kind of fan these out real quick. A whole bunch of other cool stuff here. So, really got to work on the hand video quality. This was kind of a test run to see what it looks like and maybe get some people in here, and it was successful from what it looks like. So I really appreciate everybody that came out to see this. Gave out some code cards, so hopefully you guys get some pretty good stuff. Very nice. Just saw you were live. Keep up the videos. Much appreciated, man. We will definitely do some stuff here going forward. And I'm going to keep the video live here for a few more minutes while I sort through some stuff and separate these from each other. But I will definitely follow up with you in the morning if you're off to bed. So, because it is 10 o'clock here. I am actually off to bed here shortly too, even though I am on vacation right now. Hey. So, oh, yo. POG. POG. What is POG? Pog. Like the game Pog? I guess I don't know what Pog is. Oh, and oh, exciting. Yes, very exciting. I always keep these guys with me when I'm opening packs because they are my Shining Guardians. Two of my favorite Pokemon in Shining form. Love having them here with me. I'm going to try to figure out how to get them in the screen for all of my pack openings, but we will see. We will see. I don't know if you can see everything behind me, but I'm also going to make some videos going through all this stuff that I've already collected through time, go through some of my binders. Pog's my favorite pastime disc things I collected. I had so many of those. My parents had a lot of them. I can't get it out of my head, like the image of Pogs and just the absolute mess of Pogs that I had everywhere. So it's funny that thank you for that, Roland, because you brought some nostalgia to the chat for me and Rockin', it seems. I don't know if you're familiar with the Pog coin disc game. Some of them are worth things. Yeah, I think I still have them in storage, and eventually I'd like to go through them and try to figure out what I have and, you know, get some of them feels back, because I had some really nice ones, like, you know, some crazy texture, holographic, you know, all sorts of, you know, ridiculous stuff. I just remember just like boxes and boxes of them everywhere. So we opened up 10 packs today. I'd say this is a pretty good pull overall. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. I think I'm going to wrap up this stream for the night, but definitely stay tuned. If you haven't clicked on that notification bell as a subscriber, please do. I don't know who else we have here with us. My viewer thing is all over the place, so I can't tell when you guys are here or when you're not. But, you know, definitely click that bell, and we'll get some more videos going. And in the meantime, good luck with your polls, and hopefully I'll be able to get some kind of giveaway going here soon. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your evening.